Welcome to
Yeah.
Daddy's Gerdy
Am I
Library
sideways?
Cluster. Oh, I just forgot how to do everything.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daddy's Gerdy Library at full power. We're back at it again. Solo leveling. We're back at it, y'all. So me
Oh
and
yeah.
Joestar talked about it with special guest Genesis, but we want to get your takes on it and then have a full throated conversation over here. Combine it with
Everything's
that
got to
one.
be an innuendo, huh?
What are you guys thinking about? I wasn't thinking anything.
Nothing. No
Yeah.
comment. No comment.
I mean, I just wanted to go full throttle with everything and
Oh God,
Did you say total?
he's ready to take it on.
no, but seriously, how did y'all? I'm excited for your excitement. Tell me about your impressions. I just like that Bilbo like this one so much because he's such so hard to please. He's a hard hoe to please. Kobe, how
He
did
is a
you
hard
like?
hoe.
He's a hard hoe.
You said host, right? Hard host too, please, right?
Of course,
Yeah,
Okay. All
right?
right. That's what I thought.
yeah.
That's what I said.
I enjoyed it a lot. The animation's amazing. The story's unique. It's not a isekai, I think,
No,
unless
it's not
it
an
counts. It's
isekai.
like a
That's
reverse isekai, I guess, because
Yeah,
the monsters are coming
good point.
to
Reverse
the human
isekai.
world.
I like
Yeah,
that.
reverse isekai. I'm tired of isekai, all right? So
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
I mean, I get the isekai trope, and this definitely has that element of it because, like,
Yeah.
you want to feel powerful, you want to feel like you're top dog, and you want to feel like there's a way out for you. So, isekai is a great conduit to be able to express all of those feelings. And I think that's very present in this anime, especially in the later seasons when it's like, oh, everything's over. And he's just like, here I am. It's like, all right, I get it. I get it. The unnecessary flex.
Which episode was this? What happened?
I mean, some of the later episodes, especially
Oh,
some
okay,
of the
okay.
latest episodes, at least that's how
hmm
I felt. But
Yeah.
from our subject knowledge expert, Jenai says she brought up a great point. Because well, let me ask you this. Are you caught up?
Oh, yeah. I'm caught up. I'm at the last episode where we can talk about, right? We're all caught
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to
Well,
hold back.
wait,
Oh, okay.
Great question.
Bilbo,
Bilbo, where you
are
at?
you
Oh my
there?
God.
Yeah, Bilbo, where you at with solo leveling?
Should we not talk about solo leveling? Are you even there? Man,
No,
you
Bilbo.
shake your
move
head
your
for that.
face.
Wait. First of all, guys, who's Mick?
What?
Who's Mick? He's having Mick issues?
Mick?
He says he's having Mick
Oh,
issues.
Mike?
He says Mick. Who's Mick?
Are you serious?
What reason will we have to this episode?
There we go. Now we gotta edit it.
Oh, now we gotta edit it. He said all this, but man.
All right. So
Okay,
that last fight.
genocide.
Oh man.
That's so much better.
It's,
That's so
yeah,
much
I'm like,
better.
the fuck is a
Genocide's
genesis?
perspective on this whole thing. She argues that by the time that they get the feed that things are dire on the island, Jinwoo is in like, okay, now I have to go do something about it.
Oh, that's why he was
That's why he
10
comes
minutes
back.
late.
Right, which
Oh yeah,
so
because I
so
was like, why is he relaxing right now?
right. So from my perspective,
But he
I
can feel
thought it
their
was
aura
this.
though.
I thought,
No,
but
no. He
it's
could
so
switch
far
it, but he can't
away.
see through.
Yeah, you can't see through his
No,
shadows,
I know, but he
and they
was like,
already
I
explained
wonder
that
why this
before.
one disappeared. Remember?
Yeah,
Like
he
one
could
of my
feel it, but that's it.
shadows.
Right,
That's
right.
you
So
That's
don't
a
know
sign
why.
though, right?
For
right,
him, it
that
could have
is a
been someone
sign,
just defeated his
but
own
okay.
shadow.
So that's a sign.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I kind of talked over it. Joe Star, what'd you say?
I said it could have been like he defeated his own shadow and he just didn't know. Like you can't know. He
Oh,
doesn't have
good
all
question.
the abilities to like all the senses from the shadow. He just knows it's there.
Yeah, because that
right.
was the shadow following the high powered dude. So he probably figured, oh, the high powered S rank guy probably sensed the shadow and cut that dude out. And he was like, "Huh, I was wondering about that." That's probably his thought. Because remember, Jinwoo's experience with S rank is I can't like these guys are the top notch. These are the best.
Yeah.
He thought these guys could handle it. Like I
Yep.
mean, he
He
didn't
was
think that he
about to
could.
just enjoy time with his mom,
Yeah,
you
yeah. I
know?
love my mom. This is the first time we saw him get emotional in forever. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so it's not like the humanity in him is 100% killed. It's like, no, there's still like a moving dynamic over here. And he's like, no, like this is why I did everything. I did it for mom. And now I have mom. Now I don't want anything. I want mom. So it makes
Yeah.
sense. And then, but from my perspective, I was looking at it like
Mommy.
typical isekai. He comes in last minute after everybody's defeated and like, I'm super strong. I'm gonna save the day.
That Naruto entrance, the
Yeah, yeah. But
But he appeared
genocide,
in the back, right?
but yeah,
yeah,
he did. But genocide
Okay.
said, well, because of the brought up the 10-minute lapse, and because there's a 10-minute lapse, and she says that is a lot more better spelled out in the webtoon or the light novel versus in the
Yeah,
anime.
webtoon, I heard.
And then she said, yeah, so because of that, it's not really well explained. But if
She's
you
a
look
true
at,
fan. She knows
oh
what's
yeah,
gonna happen,
she's
right?
oh
an
yeah,
extreme fan. Trust
exactly,
me.
yeah.
Every time I try to watch it, she's getting super giddy, almost as giddy as I get when people watch One Piece.
One
Mm,
Man.
Piece, yes.
hmm
I'll make my
Yeah,
way.
I'm gonna
I'll
read
make my
One
way.
Piece for you, Johan.
Ooh, don't.
You told me you were gonna read it like 4 years ago.
No,
We're
no,
still here
no.
waiting.
I think they just came
You're
out with
not reading it.
another thing of Hunter x Hunter. I think they came out with a new
Ooh,
chapter of Hunter x
yes.
Hunter.
New season,
Okay.
Oh
hopefully.
wow. But
They're doing
I'm already watching Solo
Kurapika story.
Leveling, so that's enough
okay.
Hunter x Hunter for me.
We were talking of
But
so
it's
I,
it's not the same.
Yeah.
Just the
so
No,
same.
it's the same
it's funny
from what I
because
heard.
I'm not bashing on Hunter x Hunter because I put Hunter x Hunter in my
I
top
know
10.
you're not bashing on Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
It's like your favorite series.
It's one of my favorite series. I put it One Piece is one of my favorite series. I put Hunter x Hunter above it. No disrespect, Joe Star. I'm
That's
sorry.
so disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
I
God.
don't I
Don't
don't
be
mean to
so
fight.
butthurt.
I don't mean to fight.
My
I'm
butt
just saying
doesn't hurt, but my heart does.
Oh,
oh,
he's gonna One Piece cry to you right
that
now,
one piece
Rob.
of you I'm really concerned about. I'm so sorry. But I mean it to say that I really love Hunter x Hunter. It held a very special place in my One Piece. But when I look at Solo Leveling, it's undoubtedly ripping off of this thing, but it's making it its own. I wouldn't say that it's making it better, but if I compare ant for ant, Hunter x Hunter, it seems crazy. It's like there's a lot of everybody evolves. It's just like a limitless cap on potential type of thing with the
Mhm.
ants. And I'm like, okay, this is a little out of control. I love it. It's a little out of control, respectfully. When I look at this one, Solo Leveling, these ants are ants. It's not even debatable. Like you could compare this closer to Starship Troopers than you could compare it to Hunter x Hunter. These ants are ants. They're operating in a colony. There's the standard ants, there's the upgraded ants, there's the queen. Like it's just very basic level colony ant level thing.
True.
So
Okay.
it's I get the comparison to Hunter x Hunter, and I'm very sure that they take a lot of influence from
It's
Hunter x
just for the
Hunter.
memes, though. I don't know if they're serious. Is it really that close?
I think it's
Eh,
very close. I
it's there, but
Just
context
it's
for
a
the
definitely.
plot
memes, right?
story. Yeah, it's a plot story that's been done, but you can't say it's just Hunter x Hunter. You know, it's the Cell Saga. It's the
Mm,
whatever bug type of thing
mm.
was taking over and killing
Wow.
humans. You know,
That,
it's a lot.
yeah. Good point. Back in the day, have you guys seen this movie called Evolution?
Dragon Ball Z Evolution, yeah.
Oh
No.
God. You
No,
know
no,
what?
no, no.
I'm signing out.
With the guy from Californication and the main character from Californication
Oh,
And
he's a shit. Yeah.
yeah, and the main character from Double Take, or one of the main characters from Double Take, I should say. I don't know if you guys seen Double Take.
I
I'll put
might have. I can't recall
damn.
your 1960s movie.
Yeah. Yeah. No, man, it ain't no 1960s. Nah, nah. Have you seen does Slit Malt Liquor ring a bell for you?
Malt liquor?
No Slit Malt Liquor? No Slit
No.
Malt Liquor? Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Bilbo said the black
Uh,
dude.
I'll put up some pictures at this point. But
Don't
they made a
say it.
movie. They made a movie back in the day called Evolution. And just long story short, at the end of the day, it was like the smallest organism. I think it was a bug or bacteria that ended up just decimating everything. And so
No.
it's kind of like a similar theme. So it's like, oh, back to the Chimera Ant, back to Dragon Ball Z, back to Evolution. I think that was a 94 or 95 movie. But so not 60s, not that old. But all that to say that I'm okay with influence. I'm okay with this has been influenced by that. Because when I look at this, I don't think of it as, oh, this is overpowering or just ripping off of Hunter x Hunter. I look at it as, oh, it's heavily influenced by and paying homage to. It's recreating it in its own image, and I respect that. What was your
Uh-huh.
introduction? What was your introduction to solo leveling?
Induction.
So I was watching YouTube one fine day, and this video came up and said, "This anime is better than One Punch," and it was like manga or something like One Punch, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." Or it was saying like, "This will be the next top anime," something like that. Those clickbait titles. So I clicked on it, and it was talking about solo leveling, how it's like One Punch, blah blah blah. Went through the story, and I was like, oh shit, this sounds good. I was going to read it one day, but it never got to it. So
Mm.
that's how I was introduced to it. And then the anime came out. I was like, whoa, they made the anime. I'm gonna watch it. And I never did until my friend was like, this is really good. Like, it's really good. You gotta watch it. So I did.
Yeah.
Does your friend's
And
name rhyme with Gay Star?
no, his name's actually Rob, not you,
Rob
Rob.
on the knob?
But he has the same name as you, Rob.
Slobber Rock Brothers, is this?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, so what about you guys?
No.
How did you guys get into it?
Yeah,
I
they
put on
will.
Crunchyroll and then it went boom.
No one recommended it to you or anything?
Now Crunchyroll.
Wow. You got good taste, Bobo.
Bruh, come on, man. What are you talking to, man?
Bilbo, I'm really interested. I'm really
Oh,
interested to
I
hear
know.
your
I
take
always
on
knew
it
you had good
because
taste, Bilbo.
Bilbo,
Thanks,
you're
man.
really hard
Thanks.
to please. So I really want to hear your take
Oh,
on.
yeah, right.
Yeah, off
Let's
camera,
hear
you've
it.
been like fangirling over this.
Oh no, it's
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I was dealing with Mick because Mick won't connect. So give me a second here. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
you got Mick. I see Mick is close to your. You got Mick in your mouth, or like close to
I
your
got
mouth.
Oh,
I got Mick.
jeez.
I got Mick all around my
Man,
ears.
man.
Oh, you mixed up. Oh, so
Yeah,
Mick
I
is
mixed
just
up.
tickling your
Yeah,
eardrum. Okay,
Hey, no gang
Mick is just
signs,
around it.
Johan.
Whoa,
Mick is
whoa,
a big old
whoa,
tease.
whoa.
So,
Throw no
can
fingers up here, bro.
can Mick touch both ears at the same time?
Okay. So, solo leveling, what was it even, why did I even like this show? What was even the
That's
Oh,
what we
point?
want to know. Why did you like this show?
yeah,
You're the person
I'm
who
right.
trying to
hates
remember.
shows.
I'm trying to remember why I even liked it because like I was like, well, yeah, I agree with Reggie. It totally wasn't. It was like a reverse isekai, but not necessarily reverse. I think it was more like it's like no, not yet.
Isekai came to you.
Yeah, well, yes. Like if the demons were the ones that were like in the world, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, when he's in the dragon tower, he meets and talks to a dragon well, to like the demi dragons, but then makes them those super dragons at this point, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So like that
Oh,
implies like
vampires? I think they're
they were
vampires.
like it was either like it's some kind of like conversion. Like what we're experiencing here is some kind of like with The Witcher. Remember? They're waiting for the freaking the merge of the when the
The
realms can
convergence?
cross over.
The convergence of the
Yes.
spheres.
Yes. Yes. It
So
feels
they
like
talk
that's what we're
about that,
witnessing
about
here.
all the weird creatures come entering into the
Yeah.
world, but for them it's
Yes.
normal, so they call it the convergence of
Yeah.
the spheres. Hmm.
Yeah, but for like this for our world, it's not. I mean, the adventurers, I guess, or what do they call them? Uh,
Hunters?
hunters,
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no.
right?
Is it hunters or
Holy
hunters?
shit!
Sorry.
No,
They're
it's not
They are
hunters.
hunters.
called hunters.
Wait,
They're
There are a
hunters.
lot of things between
oh
this and
crap!
Hunter. Okay, all
You
right.
know the guy. For a second there, I wanted to say like the head of the Hunter Association reminded me of the head of the Hunter Association of from Hunter x Hunter, but it's
Well,
only in the
he gave me more like
Oh.
Garp vibes.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, Dan, when I thought on it harder, I was like, no, that's more like Garp. Like if the
Hmm.
dude was maybe if the dude didn't have all that muscles, then yes, it would be totally Hunter x Hunter like vibe. Like if his muscles were
What
more
about
slender
personality?
and toned, personality wise, totally Hunter x Hunter. He's got that vibe.
Oh
He's got
yeah.
that killer. He's got
I
that
don't
kid.
know, man.
He's got
I
that.
would say more like
Actually,
Tekken.
nah.
Like
You know
he
what?
gave
No,
me a
I'm
Heihachi
gonna
vibe, like
I'm gonna dial that back and say no.
vibes.
He's more. He's got like the mind of Itachi. He's
From
able to like,
Naruto?
yeah,
Mm.
bro.
That's a
He's able to
stretch.
like, he's able to like he's able to like see what could
Who?
happen, and he's making plans ahead. Like trying to like get all these guys to work with him or work against. He's always ahead of the curve before they get into the money business. It's the
The
money that
head
takes him
of
away.
the
Hmm.
Monster Association?
No, the head of the hunting
Hunter x
people.
Yeah,
Hunter?
Monster Associate.
I think I see all these people. This might
I see him.
this might spin out of control. So if it does, just tell me to shut the fuck up. But
All right. You
I
ready?
Hey,
see
Robert, shut the. Don't worry about
there it is. All right,
No, I'm ready for it.
never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna tell
I
you.
I was about to say I see those guys. I see all those people as very different people. Like build wise, reminds me of Garp. Yes,
it. Yeah.
but Hunter x Hunter, like the chairman,
I don't
that
see it.
dude, like I think they're fundamentally
I
very different people. Like,
No, no, no. Okay, I'll say the only relations that I could maybe attest or attach to both is the way they view their hunter, like the hunter association, like the value of it in
mm,
the time period that they exist in or whatever in that world.
mm,
Like they see the need of its existence more than everyone else does,
mm.
if that makes sense. Like they're planning, like it's like okay, with
Yes, but I would
Hunter x
say
Hunter, he was grooming. He's like not necessarily grooming Go and what's the other kid? I can't remember the ninja dude.
Grooming.
Killua.
Killua. Not necessarily
These are
grooming, but
kids,
like
right?
Yeah,
yes,
you're talking about Hunter x Hunter.
And you're
Yeah, yeah.
saying he's grooming them?
in the most non-groomish way that you're
I know
Is
thinking
what
that
you
about.
mean.
Yeah.
possible?
I'm gonna
Not
just
not
Plus
take this
also
Hunter x Hunter
he's
plus
not
reference
plus
he's not
away
also
from
doing
you
it
now.
in a Hisoka kind of way.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
like
But also let's
a
point out
trusted
Yeah, no,
mentor,
you guys
teacher.
are
Like
nah.
grooming has such a negative connotation nowadays.
Yeah.
He means
Uh-huh.
in like a
facts, man.
I
fundamental,
think what
like
Why
Charles,
can't we
trying
use different
I think
words?
what
Because
he's
I'm
Bilbo
trying
getting
to
means to
teach the
say,
confused.
guys.
kids.
I think he's
I'm
trying to
not
say
gonna
He's
he's
trying to
more
mentor the
like
because
kids. Yeah,
because
grooming is a bad word.
what's his
if
name?
if literature was a thing was a problem, then why if we had a problem with words, then let's remove those words from our literature so we don't
No,
Hell
have
no,
to
no.
no.
I want to
repeating
use
ourselves
We
grooming
don't
and
have
just
a
still.
use.
problem with words. I
I'm
think
using
he's trying to say is he's more like the old man from Fairy Tale, and when he's serious and like actually
Who are
leading
you
the
t
team.
Mm.
who are you telling this to? To Bilbo
This
or
is
Rob?
Bilbo,
opening.
yeah.
This is opening so many conversation. Like I have so many debates. This is gonna go in so many different directions.
We
for
could save
being.
that for a different.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah.
do a separate podcast on who is this old guy like. Go from there.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll
Let's
table
leave
that.
it there. You
We'll
know,
table that.
let's hands off.
Table that. But
Write
Bilbo,
that
I
It
want
down.
to
doesn't it
know
doesn't it doesn't
because
mean it doesn't mean stop talking.
you are so critical. Like we were watching Trigon and from the
Jesus
What?
like
Christ.
Trigun, we were like
Trigon?
Trigon, Trigun. We were watching
We
that,
did a
and
You
whole
can't
series.
see
How did
me.
we get the name wrong?
You can't see me, but I'm shaking my head in disappointment
Yeah, me
in
too.
this
but from
conversation.
I mean from the beginning, we were all excited about it, and Bilbo was like, "That this ain't it." And then it got to like episode 5 or 6, and we're like, "Yo, what the?" And Bilbo was like, "That's what I'm telling you." And like that's been
Yeah.
a common theme all throughout. Bilbo was just like, "I'm not excited about this." And like we would start something from scratch, and Bilbo was like, "Yeah, that might be cool." In episode 1, he's like,
Yo,
"So
look,
what?"
man, I'm just saying that this show actually had like the okay, so it started out like pretty much like Game of Thrones. Everybody good kind of like you start off a show where everybody's all flexing, and then everybody who's flexing died. And then the only person that was remaining were the kids who were not ready for any of this shit. And then all of a sudden they had to grow up because a big black demon decided to open her eyes or say, worship me. And nobody knows how to read or something. And then he's all down there begging for his leg and his arm. And they're like, now we're going to take that thing from you. But then boom, he's all Superman. And the other guy's like,
Well,
nah,
the
he's still
room was
bleeding.
pretty dark, Bilbo. So
Well, Descartes, man in a cave, he needed a light. I don't know.
You know, it's a good point. I wonder, can any of the other people read, or maybe it's a
I
Well,
language?
think it was just
they
the main character was good at riddles or something, right?
yeah, well because he had no strengths. He's an E rank, right? So
Yeah,
he had to figure out the best way to
yeah.
like be to prove himself worthy. That's why the leader of that party recognized him and
Yeah,
used him
but
for
Right.
his talent.
but you know
Because they
what?
know
Is
he's
is it
capable, but he was gonna die.
Yeah.
was it that, or was it that maybe he has like how Naruto like has a
The will of fire.
no, like you know how he's fighting against Neji. He's like, no, it's not about destiny and what you're born into. And then later on in Naruto, it's 100% about destiny and what you're born into. You know,
Oh,
like
you mean because he's like related to half god, half whatever?
right. And then like
Mm.
oh Minato and had
Oh
the split spirit
yeah.
inside of him.
He's
So
like
it's
a
like,
reincarnation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Reincarnation slash perfect birth slash perfect heritage slash like all the above. So is it that even though he's E ranked, that because of his father's lineage or something down in because
Yeah, but we don't know about his father's
Yeah.
lineage,
He's
his
not a
father's lineage
Quincy.
yet.
Calm down.
We just only now are getting we only just started getting knowledge of that after the fact. So yeah,
Right.
maybe, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so then does that mean that because of his what his father had been doing for that long is what triggered him in that room because he just happened to be there? Because like that was a
Mm,
trap, right? That
Ooh,
was a
I
trap.
hope
yeah.
it's,
That
dude.
room
I
was
really
clearly
hope it's
a
Well,
not
trap.
that. I really hope it's not that. He's actually a son of, you know, a digital
I think
entity,
I
and that's why
no,
he's a player. I hope it's not that at
what?
all.
yeah.
What?
I
Oh,
hope
you
it's
mean
not
because he's
that
talking
either.
about you mean because he's the whole concept of like wait, what? No, he's not. When I'm thinking that. The fuck is wrong
no,
with you?
he's just saying that he hopes that it's not because
Because
of his
you
lineage that
can
he
I
knows the specific words or knows the specific language or he understands the specific riddle. He just hopes that it's not because of lineage, something that he's birthed into that anime is fond of doing.
no, he's saying that he's hoping it's not digital people that made digital baby.
Well, I think he just
And both,
it's good.
both is good.
Yeah,
Both is my
both
answer.
is good.
I
So
hope
both
it's not
is
digital, and
not
I
what
hope he's
you don't want it to be like that.
Nah,
yeah,
see
yeah. I want neither that.
Yeah,
my worst fear
I
is
agree.
that this whole thing is a civilization, and we're in an SOA world that just got trapped because they didn't know how to like get out because of the
What?
space.
Another one
Yeah,
of that? No, I would hate
yeah,
that.
dude. Well,
That would
think about the
suck.
way he leveled up.
Yeah.
It
But
was
no one
too
else
But
has
that's
much.
it
the whole
though.
series. It's called Solo
No, but they
Leveling.
all, but
Duh.
no, shut up.
That's the
Right,
trope.
but they
Let it
It's
all,
go.
solo.
but technically they all did. Like all of them, the Second Awakening ones all leveled up, right? That's what happened.
Well,
That's the whole Second
they have.
Awakening.
I think they've
It
awakened a
just
different
didn't.
way though.
Yeah, they awakened. No, they leveled up. They just
The
can't level.
normal
They just
human
peaked.
way.
They peaked. Yeah, they peaked.
Yeah, yeah,
So the
yeah.
question is, what makes
Max
him
rank.
different? Is it
He
because his
sees
dad
the
was trapped?
screens and
Well,
he
only because
gets
his.
portals and
I
stuff.
think it's because he
What
gave
if?
him to the
What
gods.
if? What if he only sees the screens because his dad unlocked some kind of
No, 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 no.
thing?
Well,
That's
Because
see, and that's what
But
I
he
was
was
where's his
for.
dad
trapped.
I
at?
hope
Because
it's not his
his
dad.
dad was
His
trapped
dad was
something.
trapped for like 10
Thank you.
years, right?
Thank you. Yeah. I thought it was
well, you
So
20
know what?
actually,
he
but yeah.
and survived.
Yeah. So it's possible that he got a code, he got a cheat something, right? Because
I
the
Yeah.
hope it's
boy's been
not
doing the
that.
same thing here.
Well,
I
I
hope
feel
it's
like the dad probably discovered something that kind of helped maybe have his son, you know what? That room was a special room, right? That's why we got that wallpaper behind us.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It was a special room,
Yeah, let's
and,
just go with
and I
that.
can't. I think it's because I watched it with along. I think either right after or around the same time as Kaiju number 8. I can't help but to think that it's because this room, like that entity, was something special as opposed to him being part of some special lineage, and he just
Yeah.
happened to stumble
I,
across it by happen chance, and that's what spilled everything into what it
Because
is.
technically, it could have been any of
not
those.
if
It could have been any of those characters who ended up being the
not if his
last
dad
one. That's what I think.
not if his dad triggered some kind of like specialty thing that he
No,
could link into his
I'm not
kid.
on this. His dad did it, so he's good.
I'm
Bullshit.
not the one who brought that into the conversation. I didn't even think about it. You guys brought that up. I
You
was
know,
just more
are you
going to say
guys? You know,
I was
I
just more going to say that it's because he was E ranking and because of his ability to like detect like that was higher than most people at that
Mhm.
time or on in that party. You know, like because he's like acutely aware of death. Like he knows
mm,
he could die at any time when he rolls with those people. He rolls on C on I think he was good on C class missions also because he would be on the bottom just carrying their baggage, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
he could still get killed is the point
right.
because he needs
But
money.
but you
So
know what?
like,
We're about out of
oh, we're
time.
about to hit that time.